You got duty there, who is it? Big Uzi Vert? Cashton? Yes, that's what it's about. I have no idea. What is up? We got Jugsy in chat. I just saw that. Sorry, I can't use my mouse right now. I need to fucking mod you, homie. If you guys haven't checked out Jugsy, you probably should. We're going to be playing some games here in the near future. I don't know what or when, but it needs to happen. So... Would you intercept me? I'd intercept me. Good. And of course my fucking camera died out on me again. I am so tired of this shit happening with OBS, man. I don't know what the hell's going on. Let me go ahead and reset everything on the camera for the 9,000th frickin' time. Let me try the in-game overlay, see if that one works. Nope, camera's still blanked out. So let's try it. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to fix it. Ever since the most recent OBS update, my camera just perpetually shuts off randomly, and I don't know why. Like, it was working fine. I checked it before I went live. As soon as I went live, it dies. There we go. Jesus. Let's hit the button. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We got, Gunner, Shay, Colin, Extinct, Wolfram. What's up, my homie? We got a whole bunch of y'all in chat. I hit the wrong button. I went to shut off the thing and I shut off my microphone. So what do I fly? Right now I'm rocking a C2. Just fucking doing that thing. And the reason I was playing this is because I haven't really had time to play video games all day or all week. So this is an opportunity for me to do that. I've just been super busy. I'm trying to take my Wednesdays and make a little bit more long form content, and I made that one that was super long. It's just I enjoyed talking about what was going on at the Strong Point. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And then the video I dropped... Oh, I need to move that chair. It's in the way. Hang on. The video I dropped a little while ago, I forgot to say the first shots the United States fired in World War II. And I have all these... Well, actually, in my comment section, these fucking non-wrinkle in their brain having fuckwads. Obviously, I'm not talking about other fucking countries, but... Oh, shit's so frustrating. I forget to say one word. I watched the video over, but when I recorded it, I was like, oh, that's good. That covers everything I want to cover. But because I failed to say the United States, it was just a big deal. God, knocks your butt is in the camera. So, Same as the first day you can play video games. You know, Star Citizen stuff. Your Afghan Crypt video was good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Internet Warriors. Can't wait to call me Chief. Yo, so guys, today I had a crazy fucking experience, right? So, I'm at the Regimental Sergeant Major. He, here, we'll just switch over to in-game real quick so you guys can see what I'm doing while I'm doing this. So, the Regimental Sergeant Major, he just had his retirement ceremony. Not a big deal. I went to it. I was like, fuck it, I'll go. You know, he's been a good Sergeant Major. I've known him for a little while. And get done, and thank you, Extinct Skellbones. I get done, or not done, so I get there, and I'm walking around trying to look for a seat. Cookie Fat, thank you.
Do you feel that American neo-Nazis have betrayed American veterans who fought the Nazis in the Second World War?
Absolutely. I feel the same about these neo-Nazis as I do about the Westboro Baptist Church. Their thought process is so unbelievably fucking flawed. Their moral compass is so fucked up. I'm surprised they can find their way to and from their house. But anyways, so I'm walking around, trying to find a seat, and as I walk past, I see out of the corner of my eye, my peripheral, a lightsaber, CW5, and I was like, oh, cool. I'm just gonna walk. I mean, don't worry. There's like fucking 2 stars there. There's 1 star there. Like, it's a big deal when the Regimental Sergeant Major retires. So I was just gonna cruise on by. He sees me. He's like, oh shit, bro! Hey, you're HLC! And like, we start like chatting it up. He's super nice fucking guy, super down to earth. And I just hung out there in the back with him the entire time. And he's super fucking cool. And I'm just sitting there like in my head, I was like, bro, this is wild. I'm just like chumming it up with a fucking CW5. That's like general officer level fucking warrant, dude. Like, holy shit. Mrs. HLC, she's downstairs right now. I gotta figure out where I'm going. Sorry, I'm not used to being... the Tessa Spaceport I'm not a fan of. It's very confusing.
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter.
So yeah, that was... What the fuck? My character almost just fall down? Oh, no! Hope I don't miss it. Alright, yeah. Alright. But yeah. Probably in the chat lurking. She might be.
Be considerate of your fellow.
What game is this? This is Star Citizen, Shay. Nice shoes? Do I have nice shoes? No, I got the fucking stock shoes.
Spaceport.
She says Tisa. I don't like that. But you're going downstairs to get yours. I'm gonna try. How does it feel to be in the presence of chiefdom? So, bro, I was sitting there talking to him, and he's like, apparently he watches a lot of my videos, and then he says that, like, while they're in meetings, him and other chiefs
Now
talk about my videos.
Spaceport.
So I'm just sitting there like,
When disembarking the
fuck,
train.
I hope I didn't say anything stupid. He's like, no, man, you're right on that line, but you don't say anything that's not publicly, you know, releasable. So you're good. And I was just like, fuck. And then like another CW5 comes up to him. Keep in mind, I've only met 2 CW5s in my entire military career. One was Chief Patrick, the other one was Chief Jones, Archie Jones, who's like the godfather of air defense. And so I'm standing there talking to a new CW5 that I just met. And another CW5 that I've never met comes over and starts chatting up with him, and I was just like, I felt so cool to be there, but I was like, I felt like Ricky Bobby, like, I don't know what to do with my hands. It was really fucking strange, man. But he's a very nice guy, super down to earth. We were talking about all sorts of stuff, man. He's a really good dude. So yeah. They see it as good. Oh, I bet. What if the CW5 is on the stream right now? doing that point meme. Hey, here I come. Or however he goes, yeah. Dude, your Discord upload notification for your YouTube videos really help me watch your content sooner rather than later. Are you being facetious, Nat? I set it up. I just want, you know, people who are in the Discord, I want them to know that something's up. Where's it at? My Crusader. We'll do the Hercules. Sorry, yeah, Hercules. We're gonna go run some gold. I know it takes a while. The yield isn't that great, and I can never get enough of it. But I'm gonna go run some gold. We'll fucking... I can turn a larger profit on other stuff, but it gives me time to chat with chat, quite literally. Shit, what hangar is it in? Yeah, no, let me out. Fuck, I didn't even check. What hangar was it in? Should we retire the non-combat coded F-22s? Absolutely, it's too fucking expensive to run.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Where's it at? Where's it at? Hangar 5. There we go. Can't believe I didn't pay attention to that. Yeah, you guys say Hangar 5 now. Because y'all were paying attention more than I was. I'm not using that elevator, man. I when I'm at the spaceport, I don't get in elevators with other people because I had someone follow me to my ship one time, and then they got in, and then I was like, oh, cool, this person's going with me. And the second I flew out of Armistice Zone, they shot me in the back of the head and stole my ship. I was like, fuck you. Yeah, JDub, just type !Discord in the chat right now, and it'll pop up for you. It may take a couple. Oh, there you go. Wolfram's on it. It's exclamation points at the beginning, Wolfram. You got it, though. I believe in you. Damn it, now everybody's gonna fucking... Oh, where the fuck is the elevator? There it is. It's super cool to see you playing a game I love and have been backing since like 2014. Thanks for the laugh. CJB, thank you so much for being here, man. I really appreciate it. Actually, I have news after this release.
Wanted to say love your videos and it's super cool to see you playing a game I love and have been backing since like 2014. Thanks for all the laughs.
I don't want to go to this top deck. Top deck. Jesus. Anyways, so yeah, no problem, J-Dub. So I told you guys that I do well for myself. I'm a married E7. I live well within my means. You know, and I'm not saying I'm struggling, right? You know, I penny pinch when I need to penny pinch, and you guys, you know, your donos, and of course, when you watch my videos, the revenue I make from advertising. So I went ahead and I pulled the trigger, and I know I've been having some trouble because my GPU's been struggling, and with newer games coming out, it's struggling, you know, more and more. So I bought a new power supply and a 4090 graphics card. Can't really beat that. So, shit, how do I... Okay, that's power on, right? Alright. I gotta remember the fucking controls. We're gonna go like this. Pull the money trigger. No, not 4090. Why not? Why not, Ghidorah? Honest question. Is it Smoke 10 that has the gold? I think it is. Just keep a fire extinguisher near my PC. I'm relatively confident. Oh, I hit the wrong button. What is it? That one? Is it? There we go.
Thank you. Please investigate.
Alright, we are nose up. And that's cruise control set. I don't remember all the controls here, guys. Set route. Come on, let me set the damn route. I hate when it does this. Shut that off. Jesus, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this out. What's the conversion rate on Dollaroos at this point, anyways? Wolfram!
What's the conversion rate on Dollaroos ATM anyway?
Hold on. I think I accepted it, Wolfram. I was just gonna do solo shit tonight, Wolfram. I'm just gonna chat with chat, quite literally. Can I select a location? Smo 10. Smo 10? We're gonna just travel somewhere. Because that'll usually break it out of its dumb shit. Shutting that off. How about now? Can I travel? Fucking thank you. Where the fuck is it at? Let's let it calibrate. What the hell's happening on screen? We are about to travel to Microtech.
Travel engaged.
Now we're in Quantum. This is a C8 or C2 Hercules. It's a cargo ship. Let's while it's doing that, we'll go like this. Nope, not.
Systems off.
Can't believe I just did that. I hit the wrong button.
A journey worth taking. Systems on.
It's usually a good idea to check your turrets and bathrooms first before taking off stowaways and stuff. I mean, if it's a fresh spawn, it shouldn't be, because like I go in through one door, there's nobody else unless that's a patch I'm not tracking. No one else should be able to access my ships. Because I just spawned it in and I went to it, I hopped in and I go. And I always retain my ship.
Quantum travel complete.
Oh, and now it's not quantum traveling? Is it? Nope, it's not. The AK guy is running for Congress. Are you talking about Brandon Herrera? I've never talked to him. I mean, he is a friend of a friend. I've just never spoke with him. There we go. Now we're quantuming. All right, let's go ahead and let's go walk around the Hercules a little bit. The AK guy is pro-fascist. Star Citizen has ship interiors. Let me check Steam. So it's not on Steam. It is not on Steam. You have to get it through the Robert Space Industries. And this is, I mean, this is a small ship. This is habitation. There you go. Yeah, recreation is on the other side. But I mean, they got like lockers and. If you know you want to open up, check your I don't know what that is. That's a very fancy schmancy piece, and there's more fancy schmancy pieces over here. Yep, that's a something. I don't know what either of those are. There we go. We'll go on over to recreation. There's recreation. And most you ever see some kind. So this, okay, this, it is right now. It is the biggest cargo ship in the game. But when that hull C comes around, this is going to be just tiny. It's a microwave. Air supply just dropped. Check your Steam.
Check your Steam when time allows.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of in my ship right now. I'm rather curious. Air supply just dropped. I'm curious. Let me get back up in my cockpit. I don't like these 3 fucking doors that are here. This takes me forever to get out of my ship. Ooh, Cutlass Black, low-key, though. That was my ship. I should go buy one. I have the money to buy one. I just haven't bought one in a while. I think the Cutlass Black engines, when you power them bitches up, they sound phenomenal. So let me see here. Let me see here something. What am I checking on my Steam? Senpai? I just got an email on my watch. What is it? I won't say no. I'll give it a shot. I just don't know when I'll be able to play it, man. So Senpai just gave me a copy of Project Zomboid, which I've never heard of. The birds for the donations. This is Star Citizen, and this is a Hercules Starlifter. It does have tail turrets that can be used. It's this thing. So what I like about the Hercules is also what I don't like about it. Right? In regular drive, this thing is a beast. I mean, fully loaded, it can just go. Right? So I have a Freelancer Max that I've actually pledged for, and then I bought this thing with in-game money. And my Freelancer Max is quick. But in Quantum, it just blows past the Hercules. I tell you right now, I think my favorite ship in the game is probably the Cutlass. The Cutlass, any of the versions, black, red, blue, any of them are just phenomenal. They're fun ships to own. They don't excel in any specific category. Although the Cutlass Blue is a pretty good fighter, and a Cutlass Steel is also pretty good. But yeah. Got a lot going on for a very funky game. I do like survival games, and I like zombie games, so I'm curious to see. Mouse and keyboard? Oh, I'm a mouse and keyboard guys. I spent the money on a Logitech fucking nice-ass gaming mouse. It's like a G something, but I have the Logitech Power Play over here, which if you guys don't know what that is, the Power Play has a little thing that goes inside here, and this is a wireless mouse, right? But it charges through the mouse pad and talks through the mouse pad because that's the way it works. So there's zero lag in it, and it just works every single time. Ooh, hold on, that's a good question.
If teleportation were real, how would we know they weren't just stopping time and doing whatever they want before getting to where they appear?
I'm so confused. Hold on, my brain's fucked up for a minute.
Love the content, dude. Hope to see the AH-64 one day join the cast. Tired of hearing Russians talk about the Ka-52 when I think they have like 12 left.
You know, you're not wrong. For me, I want to create these characters, but it's a matter of like figuring out their persona, because I'd say right now, guys, I love creating the characters I do, and I love when you guys are like, hey man, this is great, this is funny, you know, I really enjoyed it, and I really like that stuff. But like, when I made that last one, I would scroll through the comments, and there was people from Scotland who like hate my Scottish accent. I'm like, I'm trying, man. Like, it's not perfect, but I click on their pages, and all of them, and I say this as best I possibly can, all of them are unsuccessful on social media. So like, their opinions shouldn't matter to me, but like the fact that people from that culture are saying I'm not good at it, like I'm genuinely trying to create these characters. So it is a little discouraging when people are like, well, why don't you do more other countries? Because those insufferable cunts. Sorry. Because those insufferable cunts. That's why I don't like doing other countries. I mean, I do, because you need them. But like, I like my comfort zone is American weapons and American systems, because I'm American, and no one says that I fucked up the accent even though my joke was killing, right? It's just the way I am. Between America and the F-22. Stopping time would be impossible for humans. No light could reach our eyes, or vibrations would hit our eardrums, so nerves and synapses would be able to fire, so teleportation would be nearly instant. Okay, now I get what he's saying, right? So if teleportation were real, how do we know they weren't just stopping time and going to do it? Has anyone ever seen? It was a terrible movie, but it's kind of funny in hindsight. Anyone ever seen the movie Clock Stoppers? It's like this kid, and his dad is a scientist, and his dad designed a watch that could almost stop time. Like a millisecond would last like a week. You know, it was almost completely stopped. And what it was is, it wasn't time stopping. It was their molecules moving so fucking fast, and then in the end they put on 2 watches to like double it, and they can like walk through walls and shit. It's fucking weird. But anyways, it's called Clock Stoppers. It's kind of like that. Stylish Butthole said Project Zomboid is fantastic. I'll check it out. I do like survival games. I like zombie games. By the way, Wolfram, I'm heading to Shubin Mining Facility, SMO 10. I saw you past me because I'm in the HMS fucking Sluggish. It's so fun being solely responsible for the utter destruction of my own team. If everybody could actually take this actually read this crap, read what crap? Hold on. Yesterday's the only good day is yesterday. That was said by What's a band that said that? I remember it. I'm familiar with it. Gonna build an MT... Oh, Magic the Gathering. I never got into that one. I was a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. And I know that may be surprising to some of y'all, or not surprising at all because I'm an air defender, but... Need to faster the crossfield. You know, I don't know if there's engine upgrades for this thing. I need to find out. Yeah, I used to be big into Yu-Gi-Oh, man. You found the Afghan cribs? Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I knew people were going to search for it sooner or later to watch the whole video on their own, and that's fine. Opinion on Ready or Not? Great game. I don't know how realistic it is, but I have fun playing it when I drink with my buddies. To the Google box? Hold on, Star Citizen is a subscription service. Oh, no. Hold on, Smokescreen. It is not. It is not a subscription service. When you pledge money, right? Because the game is in testing and it has been for like 12 fucking years, right? So you can own this game for 45 monies. You can. $45 gets you a base ship and the game. Where it gets very expensive is people pledge money and then they get ships out of it, right? So, but let's say you pledge $50, another $50 to get yourself like a freelancer. Boom, now you have a freelancer. Well, now you want a bigger ship. Can you buy ships with in-game money? Absolutely. But when they upgrade it or like update the game and they wipe it, you lose everything. So people pledge. So I have my pledges tied to my account. And what you can do is, like, let's say I have a freelancer max in there, and let's say I no longer want to use that and I want a different ship. I can melt down the money I spent on the freelancer max, maybe add a little more, whatever, and I can buy a new ship. You can do that. So it's all what you put into it. You can own every single ship in Star Citizen. There is a pack you can buy where you get every single ship, and it's $11,000. I'm probably hypersonic. I swear to God, the Afghan cribs probably got turned into some poor apartment. I bet you $0. Probably. Battlefield 1 is a great game. 11,000 you said, yep. Loved Afghan cribs, reminded you a lot of your time in RC East. That's, you know, man, I wish I'd taken more videos. Lockheed Martin wants your application? Probably. So does Raytheon, apparently.
Quantum travel complete.
And Northrop Grumman. But, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be worth it for me. Ooh. Do a barrel roll! Somebody said it's not a barrel roll. I think it was Wolfram. It's not a barrel roll. It's called a fucking, I don't know, corkscrew or something. You called it something silly. It's a barrel roll. You guys are about to watch, yes, I'm going to a mining planet. Well, I'm going to a mining facility on a planet. Be about to watch me butter the bread on this landing. Man, Battlefield was one great. All the crazy explosions with none of the hearing loss or PTSD, bro. Have I ever played Enlisted? No, people kept on trying to get me to play it. It's just, there's a ton of games I'd love to play, but like part of the reason I stopped streaming on Wednesdays is so I could do content creation and other things. I'm just so busy. If you get a chance, look up a game called Cold Water. It's a Cold War submarine game. I think you'd enjoy the difficulty and depth. Oh, that's a hard ask.
If you get a chance, look up a game called Cold Waters, a Cold War submarine game. I think you'd enjoy the difficulty and depth, unintended, of it.
Landing gear down.
Dear, stop texting me! I am trying to land an enormous ship. I can't even, I have no idea where the ground, oh my god! Have I heard of Rising Storm 2 Vietnam? I actually have that, I played it for a little while. Wasn't impressed. I mean, but this is the thing, guys. Hold on. She's like, never mind, I paused your live and now I'm behind. Oh dear lord, woman. Okay, where? Oh, it's up. It's up. Right? Yep, I'm 8,000 meters out. I gotta back off the throttle. I do got my landing gear down, right? Alright, landing gear's down. Hold on, I gotta butter the bread. Space trucker to get ready to drop in Moab. I'm just space trucking. I like space. I like menial tasks. Like, I'm not a super sweat. I could go, like, I have a Harbinger, what is it, Aegis Harbinger? Yeah, I have an Aegis Harbinger, and that thing is a beast in the air. I just don't feel like going to do fighting. Honey, did you remember to pick up the pumpkin spice? She did! No! 30,000! Oh, game crash. This is a common occurrence. Not common. It hasn't happened to me in a while. When the Americans show up, they're not there to die. Yes, let me, hold on. This is what I just did to her. Just saw that. That's down the left side. That's me. I said, hey, are you listening? Is this bothering you? And she said no. Now she said no. We're going back into the persistent universe. I'm going to just confirm. Sorry, Wolfram, I know you're the leader. I got 30,000 out of there, man. Made a strong comment about Brandon Herrera. Again, so here's the thing. Brandon Herrera is he's a friend of a friend. The man has never personally wronged me. And this is the thing, right, guys? I'm not political, really. I mean, I do geopolitics in my videos, but I'm not really political, right? It's because what you gotta understand is people on the alt-left are the ones that people on the right make fun of, right? And people on the alt-right are people on the left make fun of. The sooner Americans realize that they're probably all closer to the center than anything else, the better off life will be. I just wish Americans would realize that they have a lot more in common with people on the opposite side of politics than they do, than they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cold War subgame was, oh man, I'd have to scroll up. Oh man, can this be purchased now? You talking about this? This game? Star Citizen? Yeah. Has a free fly event soon. I'm totally going to check that out. Oh. What's the button? Just in the nick of time. Oh wait, no, that was party chat. Or is that... Oh, whatever. I'm going to turn off global chat, because sometimes people in Star Citizen global chat say some wild shit. What is an American? I don't know. We're kind of a melting pot of everything. I think Americans should suddenly realize that they have a lot more in common, but unfortunately, the only time we ever realize we have a lot in common is when something bad happens to a large number of Americans. Case in point, 9/11. I'm just being totally honest with you. On 9/12/2001, everybody came together, and it didn't matter what race they were, what religion, anything, nothing mattered. They just wanted to be there for each other. I don't know who you are, the Void Wolf. Are you in my chat?
Arriving from Tisa Spaceport. Stand by and let passengers disembark.
Identify as a cucumber sandwich. Yep, the fringes are not the majority, they just scream the loudest. You're not wrong. I should revive the... I don't even know what's all on that channel. Oh, that's you, CJB? Oh shit, hold on. Fucking train's here. You know, that's fair.
Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
Yeah, the sooner Americans realize they're on the same time. So, CJB, again, nothing personal. Fucking, hang on, let me see. I ignore people all the time on this game. Just because I'm doing this doesn't mean we're gonna play anytime soon, man. I just felt like picking up Star Citizen for a little bit.
Tisa Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Can I not scroll down? I don't know who that is. The Void Wolf. You were the most recent one. There you go. Alright. Oh shit, I'm at Tessa. Fuck, I don't have... My Hercules isn't going to be here. It's going to be at Crusader. I hope I have another ship here. If not, I'm going to just grab a quick little ship and zip on over there. I may grab my Freelancer. Go somewhere UK monkey has value. Choosing here's like enjoying waffle stomping. For motorcycle riding lessons this weekend. And of course... We have our first hurricane in almost 200 years. Yeah, the world's a little intense right now, man.
To the
Well, is your ship here? Oh, yeah, I mean... My Freelancer's at Area 18. I mean, everything's at Area 18. My Hercules is at Orison. You know what? How far is Area 18?
Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you.
Alright, I got 5 minutes on my Aegis Harbinger. I'm just gonna take the Aegis Harbinger over to there, Wolfram. It's no big deal. Maybe we should just not have a hurricane. When America isn't involved in war for long enough period of time, we kick our own ass. It is a fact, and that's an unfortunate reality, man. Americans are... Humanity has showed me two things. How you doing, Wolfram? Humanity has showed me two things. Never underestimate a human's capacity to kill one another. We are violent, and of all the violent people that I've ever seen, Americans are the most violent. I'm sorry, I just... Look, in a time when the world repeatedly was just stealing everything from one another, like, we want this land, we're gonna annex this, we're gonna fucking fight this. In a time when that was happening, is that a fucking NPC shoving me? Fucking asshole. Nobody came here. Nobody came here. No one fucked with us. Like, America, when I say we're 50 war tribes in a trench coat, it's because we just fight. That's all we fucking do. We're violent. War doesn't determine who's right. War doesn't determine who wins. War just determines who is more violent to one another. And Americans are very violent. And they're very good at violence. And I hate to say that as like a chest beating thing. We're just, every war that we have ever fought in, we have less casualties than the bad guy. Every single time. Who came up with the first... Was that Americans? I believe that was. I mean, Americans were first in flight with the Wright brothers. Massachusetts OG war tribe. So they don't have one, they make one. That's fair. Oh, yeah, when I said America's 50... Did you see that video, Jugsy, where I was like, America's 50 war tribes in a trench coat with a defense budget big enough to fight God? Yeah. Oh, the too big are from Finland. Did I speak too fast? I was just talking about, like, Americans, we're really good at warfare. Now, there are extenuating circumstances, right? Like, you're always going to find those exceptions that people think are the rule, right? The one time, I think it was a Norwegian submarine got within a U.S. naval group, right? That was a big thing. In the 1970s, when apparently undetected, the UK sent bombers over nuclear-capable bombers over top of the United States, right? But, like, the reason why we're so good at war is we are a learning machine. It's wild how fast the American military just adjusts to shit because we learn so fucking fast. It's wild, man. We have millions of dollars, billions even, dedicated to learning from other people's wars. I guarantee right now if I got on the CALL website, which is the Center for the Army Lessons Learned, I guarantee there's probably 50 to 80 slideshows in there about Ukraine and what we've learned there. I use Ukraine to teach my students. Why the fuck did I pick up a water?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval.
Yeah, my evening's not going too bad. I still got 2 minutes on that. Still got 2 minutes on my heavy fighter.
Goodbye.
This is modern times because in the last several hundred years, I'd say England and France were pretty... No, absolutely. England and France, but I feel like because the United States has become such a powerhouse, it allowed them to focus more on the small special programs, right? Like, they don't gotta have the sizable military because the United States will cover down, so they can focus on the small special forces guys and rangers and shit like that, right? It's just, I don't know, sometime in the last 200 years, everybody over there decided, like, we're gonna just stop stealing from each other, because England was huge. Fucking enormous. The United Kingdom was fucking huge. Not England is not the United Kingdom. England is part of the... Yeah, I know. We don't call 911, we use a gun. You're not wrong. I know a guy who builds... he's not supposed to build, so I'm not going to tell you his name because he's a convicted felon. But he builds Gatling guns you can crank with your hand. And he makes them in several different sizes. Not like a caliber. One of them fires AA's. One of them fires D cells, and the D cells, if you shove it hard enough, you can put a golf ball down in there. And I've seen him send a D cell through Winnebago. It's just a black powder Gatling gun that he built himself because he's a convicted felon and can't own a gun. Really nice guy, does a lot of cocaine. He's like 84 years old. Don't know how he survives that.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
It's just American. Can verify from Louisiana you don't touch my red beans. That's on the deployment video. Your arc welder, rocket bike, and Afghan cribs. Oh shit, I forgot about the rocket bike and the arc welder. Yeah, using a bucket of salt water to create an arc welder. That's a thing. I don't know why we decided to do it. And then sugar rocket strapped down to a bicycle, making a rocket bike. Yeah. Did I say that I shouldn't be left unsupervised? Hangar 6. Let's get in the Aegis Harbinger. Hangar 6. Besides the U.S., who is strongest in NATO? I don't know. I'm kind of a toss-up between France and Germany. But if you give it 3 or 4 years, I'm going to go ahead and say Poland. Poland is... I mean... God, bro, they're buying Korean shit. They're buying American shit. They're buying Israeli shit. They're buying everything. Poland has just become militant, and they're fucking around. This is an Aegis Harbinger. This is a Vanguard Harbinger, I guess some people would call it. This, what you know? Oh, you want to know what I like about this thing? Okay, I'll show you. This is my bounty hunter. So you see these? Those are size 3 missiles. Oh wait, are they size 2? I can't remember. Anyways. Of course, I have this fucking 105mm gun. I have 4 more cannons up there. These are also size 3 or size 2. But here's the coup de grace. Let me in my own ship. We're gonna close this door. Those are deployable size 5 missiles. So aside from like the big ships, like the capital class ships, those can fucking annihilate damn near anything. I thought even felons could own... I don't know. Maybe they are able to? So remember the flag and camaraderie was like 10 or something. Yeah. The gunship's in this game. Oh yeah, you're not wrong.
You are clear to launch.
You know, Wolfram, I will give you that. The size 9 torpedoes... Size 9 torpedoes are for capital ships. That's what they're designed for. Oh no, I gotta put my wings back in. Wings back in. Let me out.
Landing gear rejected.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Alright, we're gonna... Come on. We gotta get to Crusader. Of course. Can't get to fucking Crusader from here. Oh, I hate this. I'm gonna just travel a little bit somewhere. Wolfram, where do I get... Just tell me where I can get the faster drive for the C2. I'll go get it. I don't mind getting it. Oh my god. Just select the fucking planet. Jesus shit. I forgot how fucking bouncy this ship was. 31 million jump? I can take it. This is a good looking ship though. When you push it, this is a good looking ship. Nice to see how relaxing it is. Agency, would you like to steal and fly an Idris M? I don't think I'm not even familiar with what that ship is. Oh, I don't do the sweaty missions. The steal this, that's not my thing, man. Nothing personal. Yes, yes, we did the Russian accent on the rocket bike. Jameson found it. That's how I must travel by pulling time and space. No. So Addison, I'm telling you, the fucking Cutlass Black. If you saw a Cutlass Black, you're like, that's a Pelican. That's why I like the Cutlass Black, is because it looks like a Pelican. It has side doors that slide open like a Pelican. Like, it's so good. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe it's the ships from fucking Star Wars, the little battle droid ships. It's a capital ship, biggest combat ship in the game. It's easy to steal, and it's like a size 10 railgun. Oh yeah, Brennan. I'm not feeling it tonight, CJB. I promise you, man. Nothing personal. I mean, I might hop on this tomorrow. It really just depends on how I feel. I do have another video in the chamber right now. There's a guy that said some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, here's the thing, man. I care about the information and the facts, right? That's what I care about. I want people to have the information. So if it hurts my feelings, I don't care as long as it's accurate. But like when you tag me in a video, or he didn't tag me, somebody else tagged me, and the second I click on the tag, I go to it, and you're telling him to get the rest of my Circle Jerk group in, right? Number one, that's a problem. But number two, this is also the same guy that threatened to sue me previously, because I was about to call him out. I was like, all right, I'll just make a video and call you out, dude, no big deal. And he's like, well, if you say something, I'll sue you. Okay. So I have all the screenshots of him saying circle jerk and all those other things like that. It's antagonizing. It's like, okay, so I'm just going to tear apart your entire argument. I'm going to hurt your feelings. So got that going. Take it easy, Smokescreen. Mission doesn't pop up often, so I throw it out there. No, you're good, CJB. Another time, if I wasn't streaming right now, I'd be like, hell yeah, dude. Imagine cooping so hard you have to sue. You ain't wrong, homie. You ain't wrong. All right, where the fuck is... is that it? Orison. Yeah, I can't see my screen either. Oh, it's on cooldown still, sorry. Of course it did it. This ship does that, though. Like, it'll go on cooldown, and as soon as it cools down, you go to hit the B key, which is the jump, and all of a sudden it's like, nope. Thank you so much, Apples. Just died in Super Mario. Yo! Full stop. No one told me this. So I've been playing, so I have the Switch, and I have that little Nintendo thing where you like play Nintendo games, like old retro, like shit like that. And I've been playing Pokemon Snap off and on, and I was like, man, I need to figure out where this shit is. I forgot where it's all at, like how to do it. So I'm like, Pokemon Snap Wiki. Did you know in 2021 they had a Pokemon Snap come out for the Wii or the Switch? Like a new one.
Oh, for reference, Apache pilots are a holes and get off on Gore. At least the three I know, they know how powerful their machines are and are cocky about it.
Good to know, Stylish. Oh, just move off the jump location? I didn't even think about that. Like, new... It's not as good as the original, but it was still cool. I think it's super cool that there was a new Pokemon Snap and no one told me about it. Alright, do a barrel roll! Alright, let me get a hold of ATC here. I don't know where the landing zone is here. Do a flip? Alright. Kind of lackluster, but... Alien roll or whatever it was. Alright, where the fuck is air traffic control? They gonna answer? Is it this big building to the left? Is that where... Stall and pull up at the last second? I mean, it's a VTOL. I can just completely stop the ship and it'll... You know what we may do, Wolfram? We may grab some of our small ships, because I have a pretty highly maneuverable one, and we may do like some canyon runs. This Harbinger is too big to do it, but we can do some canyon runs in the little ships. I'd do that. We can go on over to like, I don't know. On Ruger pistols? My everyday carry is a Ruger SR40. I'm sorry if you already answered this, but I got a phone call immediately after asking last time. Would you consider trying to do a show with the Fat Electrician? Absolutely, absolutely, Christopher. So I already talked to Eli Doubletap from the Unsubscribe, and he would like to get both of us there. It's just a matter of me getting there. I mean, I have a walk state. I will be going to school in February, and hopefully be a warrant officer by the end of March. All right, do I have air traffic control yet? Where the fuck is air traffic control? Is that the towers?
Warning. Leaving. Safe zone. Warning. Leaving. Safe zone.
I'm trying to leave. Where in the shit is the damn air traffic control? A fully AI controlled F-22. Ooh, Invictus, that's rough, man. Oh, there's ATC. Thank you.
Am I the only one who wants to see a fully AI-controlled F-22? That would be badass even if it ended in machine domination.
Where am I supposed to go? Where the fuck is my landing zone?
That request has already been granted.
There it is. Fucking Christ. Let me get one of my small maneuverable ships.
Landing gear deployed.
Jesus. Given the alternatives, I'll take the machine overlords. You know, oh, backwards. The reverse throttle on this does not work very well. Neither do the air brakes.
Landing complete. Have a
All
pleasant
right.
stay.
Alright, let me get out of this damn thing. Let me get one of my smaller ships. I'll go do a canyon run. Just beat the world number one guy on Super Mario Wii? Jesus. If you're gonna bring Typhoon again, can you try an English Chav accent? So that's what I was kind of going for, like a Londoner accent, but apparently when I started getting loud, I sounded Australian, which, I mean, I went over those lines like several times, trying to get them right. Like, if a line sounds a little off to you guys, I just want you to understand that I probably did it 6 or 7 times, just trying to get it perfect. You want a 45 ACP as your duty weapon? I wouldn't. Now I know 45 ACP guys are going to be like, oh, knockdown power, knockdown power, knockdown power, knockdown power. Hold on, bear with me. Capacity, weight, control. Because here's the thing, I love my 45. I have a 45. I love my 45. I have a Springfield XD. I love my 45. That is a comfortable pistol. It's nice. To me, it feels like a new version of the 1911. Now someone else is going to get mad there saying, oh, 1911 is fucking classic. Yes. 3.5 pounds for 7 rounds. Congratulations. Welcome to 1911. But anyways.
Welcome.
I love the 45. It's a great weapon. But as a duty weapon, when I need rounds on target at a higher rate of speed, 9mm works perfectly fine, right? Because in the time somebody else fires a 45, I can pump them full of 6 or 7 rounds of 9mm. Or 40. I could probably do 4 rounds of 40 in the time they do 2 or 3 rounds of frickin' 45. Just because of how much it kicks and to get it back on target. 10mm is a good compromise between power capacity. You know, I've never fired a 10mm. That may be absolutely correct.
This is a reminder that the flight status and hangar information may change.
5.7 overrated. Whoa, wait, hold on. What 5.7? Because I'm
information signs throughout the terminal.
Alright, hold on. Where's that ship? Is it the Aurora? What is the RSI Aurora? Hold on, I need to figure out if I'm grabbing the right ship. Because it's either that or the Anvil Arrow. Light fighter.
I thought luxury had to cost extra and great customer service. That was a thing for the big shows. But that was before I stayed at Green Circle. Each room comes with the softest linens. The staff.
Okay, yeah, the Anvil Arrow is the one that I want.
And the accommodations were so thoughtfully considered that it was like having a vacation.
Your insurance
for my
claim
vacation.
has been set. Thank
Why
you.
would you ever rent a house?
I'm at 43. That's all I gotta wait for.
Green Circle.
Goodbye.
Stay a while.
Dogpile the 5. Whoslander 5.7. So it depends. It depends on what 5.7 we're talking about. If that's a type of round that I'm not familiar with, that's fine. But I have a 5.7 in my driveway, and you can eat baby poop if you think my 5.7 is trash. Aurora is crap, but it's a fun little toy.
The heart and headquarters of Crusader Industries, where dreams take flight.
You're the only guy who gives me information in the world's wars and shit. Hey, thank you, Radio 13. I do like a little bit of truth, but there are sometimes I do have to take artistic liberties. Like, those planes that flew near Scotland, that was the only news I had for that time. So, like, how do I make one piece of news into a skit? And I was like, I could make the United States have an existential crisis and not be able to understand the Scot. That could be funny. I could keep doing that. Oh, by the way, yeah, there was also some off of Alaska, but I've already done that. So let's just do a cameo of the F-22. So like, it's really hard, man. Why look? Why look at someone criticizing the U.S. military? The M16 because the ammo is no longer effective against modern body armor. I don't know. 5.56 is a good round, and the only reason, I think they changed weapons because it was just time to upgrade. But they're looking for weight, right? And the new weapons have plastic shells, and their rounds have a little bit more oomph to them. They got a little bit more weight. I have not fired any of the new weapons yet. I have not. So I have no idea.
Contact your Crusader Industries number to find out more.
The angry Scotsman trying to go shoots free. He's just thinking, I can carry more gun. Yeah.
Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following
Hangar 7. Who the fuck running up on me? Alright, Wolfram. Oh, you're probably watching. I'm gonna head to... Which one's the desert planet in this solar system? What's Hangar 7? We like them thick. Alright. Caseless ammo. I love how you told the true story of the A-10 Warthog in Florida Man lab coat. Yeah. The A-10, I love the A-10, but I also understand that it's getting kind of old, and against a determined enemy that has air defense forces, it's pretty impractical. I love the A-10. I will always love the A-10. I have an A-10 shell right back there that was sent to me by, I don't know if you guys know who Inspector AJ is. He sent me an A-10 shell, says Habitual Line Crosser on it, so I'm super happy that I got that. Daymar? Daymar's the one in this... Alright, I'm gonna head to Daymar.
You are clear to launch.
This little thing, man, it's got okay, you know, everything. Let's see if we can get her on out.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Alright, said Daymar. Alright, I'm gonna head on over to Daymar. Let's go to... the Dunlow Ridge Aid Center. See if we can find some canyons over there. I'm moving at too high of speeds. I gotta slow down. Whoa. This is gonna be fun. Unmanned A-10? Possibility. The 4 bores, the lightweight gun that is very low check. It's easy to carry, and the ammo is small and compact.
Quantum drive is now off.
No way that... As it's a spy plane. That was a single jump. I like this ship, just the tanks on it suck. Dog looks bored as fuck, he probably is, hold on.
Quantum drive is now on.
Buffalo. Miss Rain. I don't know if you guys just heard his big jowls slam shut.
Quantum drive is now on.
Alright, we're going to Daymar. Let me find somewhere on the sunny side of the planet, actually. Actually, we can go at night. Fuck it.
Quantum drive is now on.
All you can hear is missile locks. I hate it when that happens, man. You talking about in this game? Hell no, day or nothing? Oh, alright, fine. Let me find one on the far side of the planet. Let's go to Security Post Prashad. Just don't get too close to the security post.
Drive is now on.
Hey, are you in the Army or do you do research on the world's problems? I am active duty United States Army. Have been for... January will be 15 years. And I just volunteered to go become a warrant officer, and hopefully that works out. Alright, I see some mountains down to my left. We're going.
You need to try out the Hercules A2.
The Hercules A2? I have a C2, but I don't think I've tried out the A2. Alright. I'm going to land down in this canyon while waiting for Wolfram.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm probably going to die. I've never done this in this game, and this is really set up for... Yep, I mean, you know what? We're going to just go inside. And I'm probably going to do that amount of throttle. So the box on the left, you see, like the red line, that's how much throttle. Or that's my throttle cap, because I'm on keyboard. So, yeah. Let me look at my map. Where are you at, Wolfram? Wolfram, I swear to Christ, if you blow me up. You're in the second fastest ship in the game? Jesus Christ. What rifle would you recommend for a 5'3" small lad? Honestly, an AR is probably good for you. Hey, so this is the thing. When I say AR, there's so many different ARs that are out there. Everyone thinks AR-15. I like the AR-10, personally, for me, my size. It's a 308. It's a comfortable weapon, comfortable round. I've been to Afghanistan with that round. I'm familiar with the ballistics on it. Like, so... AR, honestly, man. A kid can fire an AR-15.
A2 has bombs big guns to rain fire.
Is that the one that there was that one night we were playing and somebody attacked me and Teal and somebody showed up with had something that dropped like nukes? Was that the A2? Human said wish you could own actual firearms. You're just too young, or you're not in a country that allows it. And it's okay if you're not in a country that doesn't allow it. Like I'm a realist when it comes to gun control, right? Like, I'm a realist, right? I think that it should be kind of an all or nothing type deal. I'm weird like that. Like, if they've never done anything wrong in their life, let them fucking have a tank. If I want an F-15 parked in my driveway, let it happen. If I've never broken the rules, fuck it. The slightest violent crime, like I'm talking like fucking stalking somebody, nope, your rights are gone. You can't even own a fucking slingshot. Like, I'm sorry, these are all precursors. But I also understand they're like, you should register your firearms. By that logic, there should be no DUIs, because cars are registered. You're fucking retarded. So congratulations, you'll know who has guns after the person has already killed people with those guns. That's not a fucking solution. And we have a mental health crisis in this country, that's for damn sure, but it's neither here nor there. A2 drops Moabs, that's the one. What's up, Gideon? AR-15 is like firing a strong 22. It really is. You know what's funny is my mom heard about like all the things with the AR-15, and I told her, you know, when she came out one time, I was like, hey, we'll go fire my buddy's AR. Because she's fired my guns, my 45, my 40. She's fired my guns. And she was like, okay. You know, brought it out. Obviously, it looked scary. She didn't know what it was, and I was like, this... Is that who I think it is? Wolfram, is that you? Alright. What are you in?
Landing gear raised.
What the fuck is that thing? Hang on, I'm gonna target it so I can see what the hell it is. Oh, it doesn't say what it is no more. How do I release target? Fuck. Can't remember. Alright, well... I'm gonna give you a run for your money in this bad boy. Alright. I gotta get a little bit more speed. Woo! I've never done this. This is actually a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. Is that... How do I... Wrong button. I was trying to lose elevation. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit more speed into it. Whoa. No! Oh, God. Alright, I'm done trying to lead. Alright, you can try and lead. I'm gonna try and follow you. I don't know where the hell you went. Advice, don't die. As Wolfram almost crashes into me. Or maybe he did that on purpose, I don't know.
Your shirt is backwards.
Yeah, my wife, when we used to stream together, she made me mirror the camera in here. I just never put it back.
Check fire.
I'm sorry, I just shot past you. Did I hit you? I hope I didn't hit you. I was just trying to shoot past you. Being a dick. Oh, there's somebody else around. What is that out there? I saw somebody for a split second. Alright, now we're doing the whole thing upside down. Let's see if we can make people in stream sick. Oh shit! Nope, that was hard to do. Behind you.
Behind you.
Was there a third one? By people who had criminal and mental health records but were able to buy guns because the state officials don't properly. Yes, that's another thing. Fucking. I see Wolfram. Someone said behind me. I was wondering if there was another.
Ironically, most mass shootings in the were committed by people who had criminal and or mental health records but were able to buy guns because state officials didn't properly report their records for background checks.
Whoa! Oh, almost crashed there. Almost fucked that up. I think I just got duped. I may have gotten duped. It's fucking. I'm okay with that. This looks like a repeat of the same mountain. Let's take a look. That's my Tom Cruise fucking Maverick move right there. We got too much speed there, baby.
Docking initiated. Docking denied.
I just like popping up on the screen.
Okay, Logan. Oh man, that was Alright, now it's turn. Let's switch ships. I don't know if I can do that. Do you want to do that, Wolfram? I'm gonna hop out, see if he does. Expensive but effective. Seeing my wings full triggered you. It's the only way to get my landing gear down. I'm gonna try not to crash your ship, Wolfram. If I do, just take mine and do what you need to do with it. You want to trade? I don't even know what this thing is called. What is it? This actually looks kind of cool. Has it got a little cargo? No, it doesn't have cargo. That's pretty cool. Alright. Oh.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
It's a Drake? Okay, I'm already liking it because it's a Drake. I like Drakes.
Systems are online.
Alright.
Launch complete.
Okay, this one is not nearly as maneuverable as that one, but... Oh, I should probably put my landing gear up. That might make this thing a little more maneuverable. Alright, we're going to try and make this pass. Ooh. Oh, that was beautiful. My geopoliticals are both genius and hilarious. Thank you so much, the Gogfo.
It's a steel coffin known a Buccaneer, no ejection seat.
So the ship is Canadian and overrated. It's a steel coffin known as a Buccaneer, no ejection seat. I don't need... Does my other ship have an ejection seat? I'm about to reintroduce everyone to what Nap of the Earth means. Whoa! That made me pucker a little bit, like in my soul. Oh, there goes the nosebleeds and the head, yeah. What kind of firepower has this thing got? Let me... No firepower? Or do you just have the firepower turned off? No, it's got guns. I mean, more survivable than even...
I mean more survivable than if the Wagner Group decided to mess with Poland.
You know, that's fair. That's a fair assessment. Alright, I can land Wolfram. I'll take my ship back, and then I'm gonna go get my Hercules. I think. I do like the way the landing gear deploys on this thing. Oh, I think I hit C. That's why. Oh, look at... Oh, look at this. Somebody take a look at this. Oh, that was pretty. I mean, I like Drake ships, and call me weird, guys. I like they look like what a spaceship is supposed to fucking look like, man. They're gritty, they're metal, they got fucking warning labels. Like, I don't know, I like Drake ships.
Lol, knocking on Canadian aircraft reminded me that the Avro Arrow is a plane you can pilot in Project Wingman, and if you play Bon VR, that center strut is so hard to dogfight with.
Oof. I've heard about the Avro Arrow. I don't know much about it, but I've heard about it. Alright. So, Wolfram. Last one to dock in Orison has,
You got it, Chief. You're worried.
gives us, you got it, Chief, you're weird. Thanks, Logan. Last one to dock, Wolfram, is, owes the other person, let's say, frickin' 10,000 AUEC in-game. You good with that? As soon as I see you go wheels up, I'm going wheels up. So that's what I'm waiting on.
Takeoff complete.
I absolutely love your videos.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ominous. Ah, damn it! It didn't put me in a position to slingshot. Fuck! I mean, he's gonna win this shit. Oh wait, nope. I am in a position to slingshot. There he goes. And now he blocked my slingshot. supposed to be
would
going
you
through.
support requiring all private gun sales be done through brokers to ensure that background checks are done?
Absolutely. And this is the thing. I don't think that'll change everything because you're still going to have like buddy deals, and that's still going to change it. But here's the thing: you have to put responsibility where responsibility lies. If you give a firearm to somebody else, and somebody else commits a crime with that firearm, right? And you didn't go through a gun broker. Let's say you didn't go through a gun broker and deal. You should lose your the things that they lose as a felon. You should lose as well. I'm an asshole. I think that after 2 car wrecks within 12 months, you should lose your license permanently. There's too many fucking assholes on the internet, on the road. Sorry. Like, I want to leave people alone. Like, let them be, let them do their own thing. But humanity has proven on many occasions that they have no idea what they're fucking doing and shouldn't be left in charge of their own decisions. Sorry. Like, every time I see, like, super cringy shit or someone do something stupid on the internet, I just, like, look at it and go, they can have kids and they can vote. Like, that's just where my brain goes. Hard agree. I'm going to win because you can't find the landing. You know, Wolfram! Fuck you. Last random super chat for me. I'm poor. I need to save up. You don't need to pay. I would try and read it as much as I can, guys. Energy drink on my laptop. I ruined it. Had a great time. Goodbye. Hey, man. Logan, you can talk to me as much as you want without doing that, dude. I promise you.
Okay, last random super chat for me. I'm poor, and I need to save up for a new laptop. Accidentally poured an energy drink on my laptop, which ruined it. Had a great time. Goodbye.
Logan, hey, you can stay in here as long as you want to. We can talk about whatever, man. Come on. Wolfram, where are you going? Oh. Where's this dude at? Yo, that's an old game, Grey Gunner. Jane's Apache Longbow. I played that back in the day. I think it's over here. Gotta.
And please visit again. That request has already been granted.
Where? Where has it been granted at?
And thank you for contacting EDL Landing Assist.
I don't see Wolfram in front of me, so fuck, I gotta turn. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Landing gear deployed. Landing.
I'm down on the pad. Did I beat him? I don't see any. I don't see him. I'm down on the pad. I nailed it.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
When I think of Tom Clancy, I love The Division, and I love Breakpoint. Both those games are a lot of fun. Ha! I think I got you there. You got me by 5 seconds. Bro, I was flying. I came down so hard. I'm pretty sure I needed to repair my ship, but I came down so hard. Ocarina of Time is the best game of all time. No dip. Whoa, 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 Dakota. Hold on. I'm going to fight you there. Because I think the best Zelda game that has ever been made. It's a very close. It's a close thing. Ocarina of Time takes a close number 2. Majora's Mask. Fight me. Anyone can be as mad as they want to. Majora's Mask is better than Breath of the Wild. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom, right? But it's just like Breath of the Wild was just like, how complex can we make Zelda? And don't get me wrong, it's a great game. It's a lot of fun. It's very immersive. There's a ton to do. But like if they just took literally Majora's Mask and just remade it to the new Zelda, like to the new standard where you had to get the same shit, you could wear the same masks and do the same things. Like it was so good. It was so good. What's my rank? I'm a sergeant first class. Majora's Mask. Yep, Leviticus. Absolutely, man. Blue, take it easy. Minish Cap is the best. I don't think I've ever played Minish Cap. Hang on, let me get my Hercules. I still got time, right? We're only at an hour and 26 minutes.
Retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following
Hangar 19. If you want to go with Wolfram, you can. I mean, I gotta park it somewhere when I'm done anyways. Or you can just pull security. It's up to you. What did you miss? So I'm kind of like the best at everything I do, especially when it comes to ship flying in Star Citizen. You prefer old school Zelda, Link to the Past. You know, that's the top-down, like, old school things. You can get those if you, by the way, if you guys didn't know this, if you have a Nintendo Switch and you pay like an extra, it's like fucking $20 a year, right? You can get Nintendo 64, you can get Super Nintendo, and you can also get Game Boy. And it has a bunch of the old Zelda games that you can just sit there and play on your Switch on your TV from Game Boy. I already have 100% of Majora's Mask. I'm working on Ocarina of Time because I never 100%ed Ocarina of Time. I've beaten it. Well, most of it, I never beat Ganon. But I never 100%ed the game. So I'm working on 100%ing it. You also get to play online. Absolutely. Division had so much potential, didn't live up to it. Should have been more like Destiny in terms of gunplay and character movement. The world they built was dope, though. So, I think the Division was trying to be something different on purpose. My main problem with the Division is the Division and Breakpoint were both polar opposites. The Division, I was getting 3 million damage per second out of my build. 3 million damage per second, right?
You are clear to launch.
And I was still taking 3 magazines to fucking eliminate a bad guy. Why? Breakpoint, on the other hand, I could one-shot everybody with a sniper rifle, but I couldn't handle, like, hardly any hits. So, I think a middle ground would have been pretty nice. Is it Daymar, where you get the gold? Yeah, Shubin Mining Facility, SCD-1. Get on VTOL mode, baby.
Landing gear up.
I believe that is my friend Wolfram.
Thank you. And please visit again.
How you doing, Wolfram? When we get there, I have to ransack some shit and get some water. I think I have some in my inventory. I'm at 60% water. Heard that they're making a first-person shooting mech game based on Gundam. That would be kind of cool. Oh, shit, I can get the motor? I'm not worried about it. I'll get it another time, man. How high do I have to go? I'm hoping to drop the next, like, planet video, or not planet, country video, this weekend. Depends on what happens and what kind of jokes come to me. Mine had go.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Really helps bitter news go down like a shot. Hey man, I mean, the world's kind of shit right now, and I think everybody can agree that we'd all benefit from just laughing a little bit. And I don't want people to think that I'm saying things just to beat America's chest, right? But I hope they realize that I'm saying things because, like, Yeah, I want people to be informed, but I also want them to laugh. Like, I even make fun of the US. And I do that on purpose, because I want people from all walks of life to realize that ain't nobody fucking safe. I made fun of politicians. I've made fun of the US. I've made fun of France, the United Kingdom, Russia. Fucking the only one I haven't done is South Africa, because for some reason I just cannot get the South African fucking accent right. It sounds like New Zealand if you spoke with a mouthful of marbles. It's so fucking difficult to get that goddamn South African accent right. You're very welcome, Jake. Honestly, cannot get enough of those videos, bro. They're the best. I show them to literally everyone. I love that, man. And that's you know, don't get me wrong. I do love when you guys do super chats, and sometimes you do it to get my attention and stuff like that. But like just watching the videos means the world to me. It really does. Like, I get. So, very recently, I met up with Chef Robert Irvine. You guys may know who that is. He was signing a book here on base, and I was talking to him. I'm a social media content creator, and he's like, you know, what kind of following you got? And I told him about 1.5 million. And his like, he was writing and his head popped up, and he's like, really? And you know, neither here nor there about what's going on and what we're talking about. But I shot him an email, and I might hear back next week. Don't know if that'll yield anything or if it was just, you know, a cool contact to make. But he's a very successful businessman, so I mean, at the very least, I can learn some things from him. You know. I did not meet his wife. She was not there.
Landing gear down.
That had better be you, Wolfram, back there targeting me. I don't think this thing has any fucking missiles. Let's get my landing lights on. Let's make this shit official looking. Oh, it was you, CJ. Okay. Oh, you're in an A2. Alright, well, tell you what. Land over here. Let me get some water in me. I'll take a look at your A2. Let me load this bad boy up with gold, too. Ooh, somebody's over here in a Cutlass Black. I love the Cutty. The Cutlass Black is just such a cool ship. I land in external mode in third person. No shame in my game. Oh, shit, I always forget how close this thing is to the fucking ground. The trick is, when you land, turn your engines off, but not your shields. And then you top off all your stuff. Many more flocks of spaceboat missiles. There are some in this game, like, so, this is the thing. One of the most difficult to use, but when you get it, like, powerful ships in the game, is the Hammerhead. And this is the thing. For the Hammerhead to work right, you gotta have, like, 12 buddies. Because the Hammerhead's a powerhouse. But you can't fire shit, really, I mean, except for some missiles from the cockpit. But it's got turrets everywhere, so if you have all your buddies in those turrets, it's a fucking wrap, dude. This guy right here in Dakota wants to commit war crimes in Albania. What? What? Steal their ship. I will not. Is that the A2 that he just landed? Let me put up that. Go up. Let me. Okay, that is the Hercules. Alright, I'll come take a look in a second. Will you do me a favor and open up the belly? I think that's where the bombs are at, right? You bought a mouse with 5 buttons on the side for MechWarrior 5. Here's the thing, I like MechWarrior games, but for me, I will never get into them like I did Titanfall. I don't like the way like Konami and a lot of those Japanese companies do mech games. The play style is not very exciting for me. It's just, I mean, they kind of slide around. I like the big, clunky, like robot style, so I love Titanfall. Can't buy all of it. For some reason, it won't let me do it. So I gotta get there, and then... I got 49. I'll come back in here and check before I leave. We loot this bad boy. No drinks. That's there. Sort, move all to the local. Don't care about gloves. Local. Move all. Move all. Is the move all not working no more? Move all. That's fucking weird. Any more boxes in here? Oh, there's one more. Drinks, 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 drinks. Ah, there's a couple of drinks. So let's go local. Move all. I love that move all, man. I'm so glad they added that. So I took my shields off this thing and put them on my hammerhead. Oops. So do you have no shields? Wolfram, you're in a fucking, Connie. That's a constellation, right? Let's take a look. Okay, this one has a nose cannon. I don't have a nose cannon on mine. You're right. Okay, that makes sense. Are these the... Jesus fuck, those are the torpedoes? Holy fuck me running. Is there any other differences? Should I get Star Citizen of Tarkov? Or are you saying or Tarkov? I don't know, a lot of people like Tarkov. It has 2 turrets on the underside. Hold on, let me take a look. So I see one on the nose. Okay, yeah, one there. One there. Is there not one on top in the back? Oh, there's 3 on the bottom. Yeah, this thing's Jesus. But this is like a $500 ship, isn't it? $500 or $600 ship. That's so cool. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty fucking cool. You're good, master. Wait, am I still live? Sure am, Eric. Basically, they're going for the C2 to be a C-130, and the M2 is the AC-130 with bombs. Huh. I think it's a really cool concept. That thing has a lot of firepower on it. I think they instead of the turrets like that, though, maybe some missile turrets to offset that. I don't know. Uses its microtransaction back to make the game better. Everything looks polished and well thought out. I mean, the game, every update makes this game a little better, but sometimes it's 3 steps forward and 2 steps back. So like right now, this is the most playable version of Star Citizen I've ever played. The version before this was hot anus. Move all. Oh, wait, shit. I gotta go to the local sort. Move all. Don't do it again. There we go. It's trying to put it in my body armor. And there's no room in my body armor, so it can't go there. Okay. Nothing left in here. Let's go see if there's any more gold. You have a bar and a hot tub? Okay, Wolfram. Alright, let's go check out the Connie. I haven't been in a Connie in a little while. Heinous anus, in fact. Alright, it's been a while since I was on a Connie. So let's go ahead and fucking take a look. Oh, where's the fucking front elevator? Does this one, is this the one with the escape ship? This is a special Connie? Black, ooh. Black Pants Legion? Oh, how you doing? I do love the cockpit of the Connie. I will say it's probably one of my more favorite cockpits. Alright, alright. I'm digging it. Yep, you do have a bar. Jesus! Oh, the loungy area. I'm here for it. I'm fucking... God damn! Yo, this shit looks like an 890 jump inside, man. What is that for? What does that do? Does that do something? No? I mean, bitch and fish tank. Is this the one? Is this where the escape ship is? It's back here, isn't it? Oh, there's no ship. How do you escape? Escape. Oh, it won't let me escape. Oh! Fucking real wood grain in this bitch. What is this? What's that? What's in there? Is that where I came from? Oh no, that's... What's with the fish tanks? Why do people want fish tanks on their ship? Oh, you had to claim the ship? I'm heading out to see if there's any more gold. Space wood. Now my Hercules just feels fucking cheap. Wonder if the USD will be used as the official currency in space, at least for everyone. So, fun fact, BRICS, so BRICS obviously includes India, and the leader of the BRICS for India straight up said BRICS is not trying to create a new currency, like, ever. They really have no interest in doing that. There we go, 25 SCU, baby! Please tell me someone didn't just blow up my fucking ship. No, it's letting me load it. Or did he just bomb out there? CJ, did you just bomb outside? Please tell me you didn't destroy my ship. There was like a lot of gold in that. Okay, I thought that was somebody just blowing up my ship. Don't you do it, Wolf. I know you'll pay me for it, but don't you fucking do it. WD, you're not muted. Hey, as for another milkshake flavor. Hey, help me, somebody. I heard a weird... It might have been you going into warp, CJ. Look down after I get to... Oh, you're going to blow one up? Ooh, alright. Yeah, let me get to safe height. I'll come on over to you. I'll watch you drop a Moab. Maybe that's what I heard is the Moab going off. Target locked, Fox 2. Better not. I want to see a Moab go off. Hang on, I'm getting to my cab right now. I'll come on up there with you. Or I'll stay a good distance away. What do you think? 2-kilometer range?
Engines on. Launch complete.
I know he's around here somewhere. There you go, there's the A2. Alright, let me get a good little range. Alright, I'll watch you go do a bombing run. I'm here for it. I'm sure 2 kilometers is probably more than enough. Okay. There it goes, outbound! We're gonna turn out the lights. Shit, I got a red fucking person near me. Oh! Somebody just targeted me. Wolfram, give him hell! I don't have any missiles. Yeah, and he's eliminated, and that's why you don't fuck with a Condor, or Constellation. Alright, I'm heading for Area 18. It's gonna take me probably 30 minutes to get there. Yo, what if you just started putting the entire lyrics of Erica in this chat? What? Probably not, Addison. You never seen combat in this game? Oh yeah, no, dude. The fucking Constellation is a powerhouse. The trick to winning in this game is just getting missiles out before somebody else. And popping flares. Like that, what you just heard, that's a flare. Oh man, it takes forever for this damn thing to spool. You're gonna be jumped long before me, Wolfram. Like regular oh, like, you talking about... What is up, Navis? I'm the B1 and Wolfram is... No, I'm more of a C-17 in this. I will say CJB, the one we just saw drop that bomb, because my ship doesn't have those bombs. I'll show you. We'll go down, look at the cargo bay. Mine doesn't have those. So he has the same, like, chassis, but see, mine's the C2, which is for, like, cargo. Like C-17, right? Just like you have a C-130, which is for cargo. And then you have the AC, which is apparently attack cargo, I think is what you would call it. I have no idea what the A stands for. You'd have to ask somebody. But you have like the A-10, which is an attack aircraft. So his is the A-2, which makes it an attack aircraft. If I can get down my goddamn ladder. Ladders in this game, or not ladders. Ladders are okay. Elevators in this game, don't use them while you're in warp. You can end up outside the ship. And it's all the gold I was able to pick up. Don't worry. Each of those boxes is worth... So I bought them each for about $5,200 a pop. I'll be able to sell them for $7,200 a pop, so I'll make a good little chunk of change on it. Cool thing about this is... Oh, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Yeah, Wolfram's way ahead of me. It's not that one, right? It's that one? No, that's the nose. This is the back, right? Fucking, where is it? There it is. You can open while you're in quantum. Elevators are the new meta. You're not wrong. Solid investment. Yeah, it's gold's just hard to come by. There's another material in this game. I think it's, I can't remember what it is. Barium, I think, or something like that. And when I fill this ship, I can yield $200,000 per load. But it cost me $1.6 million to fill the ship, and then I sell the whole load of cargo for $1.8 million. So I yield about $200,000 with cargo. Opens the bay door and drops the loot. If I just, where's it at? No, not that. Is it this? I could do it, but I won't. Because those boxes are expensive. Or you can do what I do and steal people's ships full of gold. You know, CJ, do you have a, the EMP for Quantum? Or whatever it's called. I've never set up an EMP net, but like in-game, people will set up an EMP net. So like I'm in Quantum right now, right? So the ship's on autopilot. And it used to be, you were pretty much invincible while you were in Quantum. As long as you were in Quantum, no one can touch you. Now they have like a net they can set up in between locations, and as people come through, it'll knock them out of Quantum, and then they'll just fucking hit you with everything they got. The Quantum Snare, there you go. There's so much to it, keep getting surprised by mechanics and details. This is the thing. So, there's two types of people, and CJB and Wolfram are both going to back me up on this, right? There's two types of Star Citizen players. There is me. I enjoy menial tasks. I like mining with my rock cat. I like delivering cargo. I like, you know, pick up, move here, drop, simple, non-dangerous, menial shit that pays decently. That's what I enjoy. That's what I really like about this game. And then there are star felons. And I don't know if Wolfram is one of these, I don't know if CJB is one of these, but these are the people who live at the fringe of reality. They've spent most of their Star Citizen career at like Grim Hex and the only other places they can go where they're not going to get arrested. They steal shift, they're space pirates, they're space felons, that's just what they are. And they live in a completely different zone of the game. I like menial shit. This makes me happy. You are with Goons Swarm back in the day? I do mostly cargo and salvage. Okay. But am I wrong, Wolfram? Oh, you're both cookie? It depends on how I feel. Sometimes I like fucking with people. Played this game with a friend, took a seat in the co-pilot, and that happens sometimes. You're an industrial player, and then there are industrial players, combat blue players, combat red players, Each of those have subgat. You know, you're not wrong, Eric. C-130 gunship was designed by drunk engineers. I don't know how true that is. I would love to find that out. PvP, yeah. I tried doing Ghost Hollow once. No longer. Nope. If I got a crew to fly my hammerhead with. If you get a crew and a hammerhead is a force to be fucking reckoned with. Because even when the Aegis Harbinger, the one I just showed you, was broken, and I was doing heavy bounties, like bounties that were worth like $75,000, $100,000, and I was oftentimes going against hammerheads, I was emptying everything I had. I was using my smaller missiles and my guns to soak down their fucking shields, and then it was all of my size 5 missiles to just damage it enough that I could fucking finish it off with guns. Like a hammerhead, and that was when the Harbinger was broken. It was a broken ship for a long time. Now they've kind of balanced it out a little bit, so it's not that great. Full-blown space terrorists, yeah. Well, they were engineers and drunk at some point, you know? Little column A, little column B. CJB gets it. It's, yeah, but it's just, there's so much you can do. It's really weird. There's just, every time I think like, oh, I've done enough in this game, they added in salvaging. Salvaging is fun. Honestly, depending on how I feel, next time there's a reset, I may not do cargo, or I may just spend the money on a vulture just so I can run scrap missions. I enjoy that. You just run up and you use your ship to just tear down another ship, and it pushes out boxes, and then you go into your cargo hold and you restack the boxes, and it's a fun little menial operation. Oh, you got both ships right now, Wolfram? Salvage with the Vulture is fun and pretty good money, 75, yep. I did, for a little while with Teal, he was playing and he was running the, what's the big one? The Reclaimer. And that, I like that, man. Like, him and some other dude were up front and they were just working the lasers, and I was in the back just playing fucking Minecraft. I was just stacking boxes up. And they're like, oh, we're working on a hammerhead. Okay, and I'm just like, do, and I'm just stacking shit up. I was having a good fucking time. Starfelling all day, Dakota, yeah, I believe it. What do you mean? What do you mean by what do I mean? Hadn't I mining on Daymar Caves? You get the new multi-tool bug? Oh, with the new multi-tool bug? I haven't exploited the game at all, like with bugs and glitches. Some people do. I just never been my thing. Logistics win wars, agreed. You like the Drake Corsair. Get full ballistic one and you can eat hammerheads in like in a Drake Corsair? Oh yeah! Yes! Yes, the Corsair is a fucking, that's the one that has the 2 wings on one side and the one on the other, right? I think I've seen a Corsair. It's a big fucking ship. The tractor beam ignores backpack max capacity, so you can just keep going and going and go. You found that out in prison. I enjoy being with people. This is the thing. One mechanic I would love for them to add in this game is bounties. Not like you're doing NPC bounties. Like, I want to, if somebody kills me, I put out an open bounty on that person. Like, let's say I'm just like, I've paid people off in this game. You know, I've been mining and they're like, fucking, they're like, they get out and they're like, if you don't want me to fucking destroy your ship, give me everything you got. And I was like, look, I'll give you 10 G's. And they're like, no. And I'm like, I'll give you 10 G's or I pay somebody else in the lobby 100 G's to come and kill you. Like, I don't know what you want, man. Like, that is what it is. But I would like to be able to do that in the game, because obviously they can have one of their friends come pick up the 100 G's and then they're like, I'm 100 G's richer, which is whatever, I don't care. It's usually fucking 12-year-olds who can't afford anything, and I'm a married E7. I can fucking buy anything I want in this game. Anyways, so yeah, I would really like to, like, let's say Wolfram attacked me. I could put out an open bounty on Wolfram, and if anyone was in his party, they couldn't accept that bounty. But anyone else in the lobby could accept the bounty. It'll immediately mark where he's at. And if he killed me, like, let's say in an armistice zone, and he has a fucking crime stat, you'll get, like, good points for killing him. I wish they would do that. Is the US being invaded, but we give 200 billion...
Hi HLC, the US is being invaded but we give 200 billion to Ukraine, WTF.
Okay, so I do want to talk about the money going to Ukraine. Because it is not a pallet of money. You guys know that, right? It's not just dollars. It's stuff your parents paid for. And you may have paid for when you were kids. It's stuff the government already bought and is just on stock that they have had for years. That dollar amount is how much that shit is worth. Only recently had they start producing new shit to send over there. So that I've heard figures between 50 billion and this is the largest one I've heard is 200 billion. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong, right? It's honestly, I've paid attention to the packages, and I think right now it's closer to $2 to $4 billion, which is, don't get me wrong, that's a shit ton of fucking money, right? But our budget for our military is $8.6 billion a year or something like that. It's like some ungodly number. So, and who are we being invaded by? I'm curious, Turner. Honest, and I'm not being an asshole. Like, who are we being invaded by? Did you say something else? I'm sorry. I'm trying to read through. What is the U.S. being invaded by? Honest question. I'm not, again, not being an asshole. If you want to create a dialogue, I'll talk about anything under the sun, man. So they change how they send money. Remember when the Obama administration sent pallets of money in the middle of the night? I'm not familiar with that, so I don't know anything about it. Like them sending pallets of money in the middle of the night. I'm not versed in that. I can do a Google search. I've never heard this. And it says U.S. sent plane with $400 million in cash to Iran. $400 million is like maybe a pallet, but yes, that's still a lot of money. $400 million, though, I mean that's not even one Patriot system. The southern border and fentanyl from China. You can just message, man. I try to watch.
The southern border and fentanyl from China through Mexico.
So I don't think we should count that as an invasion. So okay, all right. Let me ask you something, Turner. Honest question. How do you suggest that we solve the southern border crisis? Honest question, right? Because here's the thing: we want to do two things. Number one, we want to make sure the bad guys stay out. But number two, we want to make it for the good guys easier to get in, right? So how do we solve that paradigm? How do we, honest question, let's have a conversation about it. How do we do that? Because I've been racking my brain on it. I would love to find a way to keep the bad guys out and get the good guys in since like forever. You by the way, you don't gotta pay money or anything like that. Let me just get traveling here. That's traveling. Turner, America first before Ukraine. I don't think. I disagree with you under the simple fact that So, okay, let me reword that. I do, but I don't disagree with you. I believe that there are a lot of things here that need to happen in the United States, but if that money wasn't going to Ukraine, it wouldn't be happening here in the United States. That's what Americans need to understand. If that money wasn't going to Ukraine, it would be going somewhere, but we wouldn't see any of it doing anything for anybody. Where in the shit is the damn... Where's the damn landing zone? For Congress. Again, I don't know anything about the guy. I'd like to see what his policies and stuff are about. Just finished calling. Welcome back. Hold on, I'm trying to read. Let me. Far side? Alright, I'm heading that way, Wolfram. Legal immigration reform make it easier for those looking to get here legally to do so. And now as to the specifics, I haven't a clue. Just some guy on YouTube. I don't disagree with you, CJ. I'm coming over, Wolfram. Because we want the good people to come in. You know, America was built on immigration. Oh, thank you very much, Seabake. Seabake. AK's better than ARs. I can't. I'm good. Conscious vote for that. We actually save money by sending our surplus. We aren't spending money disposing or maintaining instead of it's off doing what's decided to do. You're not wrong. We need to secure our borders before we do anything overseas. Okay. So how do you suggest we do that? Honest question. So
Proceed to sign landing bay.
Again, we're just having a conversation here, right? I don't want this to get too heated. I think everyone should just, be able to keep themselves kind of in check and talk about this as adults, right? So I agree with you. Absolutely. The southern border needs to be secure from the bad guys. How do we do that?
Landing gear down.
Send the Ohio class to Taiwan. You know, Turner, that's not a... Landmines. So here's the thing, Cookie Bandit. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, but how do I'm trying to word these things delicately, right? I feel like the amount of people coming across the southern border is the problem and not the intentions of those people. Is there bad shit coming across the southern border? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Right? I would never say it isn't. But I think the main problem that we have there is there's a lot of people coming through who want to work their ass off and just aren't paying taxes. Because they're not citizens. That's the part we need to fix, right? Because every person I met from that side of the border, they were just trying to get the job done over here. So there's a lot of different ways we could secure that. But keep in mind, everything you do, because we are the United States, we have to be nicer about it than everybody else in the world. So like anyone who says like turn the southern border into the DMZ in North Korea, with landmines and guards and all these other things like that, these terrible, terrible things, right? Okay, how is that going to make us look on the world stage? Is that going to build trust and cohesion between us and somebody else? Or is that going to, especially because what's going on in Mexico it's kind of a fragile situation. Like, the Mexican government doesn't like us, but they know they're not in a good enough position to hate us because everybody else is kind of worse, right? So, if we start just saying we're going to arm to the teeth and stop fucking, having your people come over here, that's going to send, I think, the wrong message and could cause some issues for us, right? Yep, landmines have that problem. Hey, Mexico, you've been home for the last 100 years. Exactly. By building an actual wall, not a fence, up our budget for our Border Patrol agents. They need help badly. I couldn't agree more. Our Border Patrol agents are severely overtaxed. I think a lot of that money could come from government contractors. Like when people say, cut government spending, the first place that anyone always goes is, you're taking money from the troops. No, the fuck you're not. I make like $42,000 a year. We have like $1.7 trillion budget. Fuck you, okay? You're not taking money out of my pocket. You're taking money out of those fucking... The guy who just got a job at Raytheon and started for $97,000 a year. That's who you're taking money from. Don't fucking lie to people. I hate that when politicians... You're not supporting our military because you want to cut government spending. No. You're not taking money out of my pocket. You're taking money out of their pocket. I'm in a position enough to realize that shit. I hate when I'm used as a fucking tool to help drive somebody's agenda. It drives me fucking bonkers. But anyways.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Obey all
Just don't have enough man force and the problem higher.
at
Need
all
to
times.
work and willing
Their
to do a job.
is your safety.
Couldn't agree more. How do we find those people? I'm all about getting the right people to do the job. How do we find them? Also saying, so here's the thing, man, and we learned, everyone's talking about like sending aid to foreign countries.
Be sure to check the departure
Um,
and arrival boards, conveniently located
Oh, well, let me-
throughout the spaceport.
Store. Whatever. I'll just keep it equipped. So, everyone's talking about sending, money elsewhere. We should stop doing that. That creates unstable places. Just like the U.S. is not trying to win the war in Ukraine. I don't know if you guys realize that. We're not trying to win the war in Ukraine. If we were, we would. We're not. We are trying to make it so inconvenient and so wasteful on Russia that they decide to abandon their campaign. But why would America do that? Why would the United States... And I'm not privy to any information. This is just me reading between the lines and understanding how the world works as a tactician, right? Why would America do that? Well, because we learned that the Treaty of Versailles gave Adolf Hitler power. If you kind of look at how history worked, right? We put so much shit on Germany after World War I that it allowed Adolf Hitler to take power. We were so shitty to the Japanese that they had to experience an industrial revolution, and then they started fighting back, right? So what do? Is we rebuild things in our absence, right? This is what America does. So, and it was going back to the beating Russia thing. If we were to just come in and annihilate Russia and everything that was Russian, it would create a vacuum where nuclear capable warlords can now take control of that land and property. Which I don't know about you, but to me, that's about 10 times more scary than Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin is a madman. Absolutely. He's a fucking lunatic, but he's not stupid. And he knows he can go just far enough to make his people proud to be Russian and fighting the West, right? He can do that without getting himself killed. That's what he's trying to do. And we know that we will, we're trying to waste enough of their resources that they just decide to abandon the campaign and go back to Russia and decide that it wasn't important enough. And I personally thought that by the time they hit 50,000 troops, they'd have done that. And here we are at almost 300,000 troops that Russia has lost. And that's from Russians. Their estimate was about 280,000. The U.S. was estimating around 250,000. By the way, yesterday they lost 4,000 troops in one fucking push by the Ukrainians. Now, both sides are running very, very low on everything, but the Ukrainians are taking back land. And the only reason the Ukrainians are taking back... Ukrainians are not born fighters, right? Like, don't get me wrong, they're fighting with everything they got, and they're learning as fast as they possibly can. But if you were to put Ukraine up against the United States, sorry, not gonna fucking survive. Just our tactics are better, our equipment's better, our movement's better, everything we do is just better. But compared to the Russians, we're way better. Russia's decentralized fucking everything is killing them right now. They have no mission command principles. They don't know how to employ their forces. They don't know how to build defense in depth. They don't know how to fucking create supply lines and logistical support for these units and this equipment. They have no idea what the fuck they're doing. It is like sitting here as Babe Ruth and watching Little League Baseball. It is the most fucking frustrating shit in the world to watch these kids who have no idea what they're doing try and do something that you are just so fucking good at. Sorry, that was my rant. 51st state Ukraine, 52nd state Crimea. Hold on to put my tool away? Oh, I didn't know that. I'm uncomfortable with the situation in Ukraine because it sort of created this current instability by meddling in the preceding decades. Yes, I can see that kind of, because we convinced Ukraine to denuclearize. We did. And we said, we will protect you from Russia if you denuclearize. And they trusted us. So we kind of put ourselves in this situation. But Russian aggression, this is the thing. What's happening right now happened 80 years ago. If you're a World War II history buff, literally everything Madman takes power. Madman takes power. Madman annexes Austria. Madman annexes Crimea. Madman takes more land. Madman takes more land. Everybody in the world kind of ignores Madman until he starts pushing into France. Everyone in the world kind of ignores Madman until he starts pushing into Ukraine. The world started paying attention. The only difference between then and now is then the United States was like, we're hands off. Now we're like, it's kind of my business now. I like history. We're so good at killing and destroying, but hold back. You're not wrong, dude. Smoke screen, I'm actually over my 2-hour limit, man. Well, he is former KGB. Yeah, I know that about him. History doesn't repeat, but it does rhyme. I don't know, man. There's too many fucking parallels between World War II and now. It's really fucking scary. It really is. I don't know if you guys know this. The Emperor of Japan, his big thing was Asia for the Asians. You guys tracking that Xi Jinping wrote a book called Asia for the Asians? There's a memoir. Kind of spooky. I draw parallels, right? And I would love to be wrong. I'm not like I'm a warmonger. I want World War III. No, I would love to be wrong. I like staying here with my wife. I love making you guys laugh. I love just making videos about countries posturing and doing the same shit over and over. I much prefer that over me wearing a gas mask on the far side of the planet smoking scuds. Like I much prefer being here. Yeah. I like how other countries hate the way we police the world but enjoy it. Are you getting off? Yeah, sorry. China would have to make a bridge of bodies to get there. Absolutely. Our Navy's the only thing saving us right now. And this is the thing, guys. Every time, I want you to understand something. This is, and I tell you this with the utmost confidence. Do you know why the bad guys are not trying to knock on your door right this second? Right this second? Is because they don't know if they can. And everyone's like, oh, Iran and Russia have done drills where they bodied the United States. Okay. Everybody in the world beats their chest and tries and says something until they know they can't, right? So the last person, what the whole world has watched, who was the last person who thought they could fucking hold their own against Uncle Sam and NATO? Saddam Hussein. And in what, 32 days, his entire government got wiped out. Most of his troops were annihilated. And the rest of them ran to Iran. And then Iran let them train and become a melting pot of just insurgencies. And then they came back without wearing their uniform and fought like bitches. We know an insurgency would come. That would be the vacuum we create. Thank you, Dakota. Always learn something or understand something better when I watch your stuff, man. Great teacher. Thank you, Tony. I just want people to understand things, man. Ran to Iran. It's Iran. It's about to be fucking crater if you keep your shit up. I wasn't sure if I was... So that joke was in my brain as I was like... I wanted to I hope I went with the right one of those jokes, right? Where I said it was about to be crater if you don't stop your shit. I thought that was the way to go because the other one was like, yes, you will run away when my Navy gets there. And I don't think that has the same kind of zing to it. So I think I went with the right joke there. Thank you so much, Apples. A buddy of mine in college said that a war against Russia or China would end in 3 weeks. One of us fighting, 2 weeks of dealing with the survivors. I don't want to underestimate China. I don't, right? I really... Do you know why the U.S. doesn't have a hypersonic weapon right now? Anybody? Like a terminal hypersonic? Why that's such a big deal? Like, because it's really hard. When you look at the physics associated with making a weapon like that, it's really difficult to do. Because you're fighting, like, having enough fuel to produce an object or make an object go this fast without making the object so big that you would need more fuel to make it. Like, it's a really difficult task to complete, right? And Russia claimed up and down that they had hypersonics. They lied. Now China, I do believe that they're a little bit at least closer to the mark. But if you look at the rest of their arsenal, everything is a copy and paste from us. They have copied our C-17, our F-22, our F-35. They've copied our fucking, our Black Hawk. They've copied our fucking, oh, there's more shit. I know I'm missing some shit. They, like, literally just look up Chinese equipment. They've copied our fucking, Predator drones. Our, Global Hawks.
History is so underrated.
C-130, yep.
Especially this generation.
History is so underrated, especially this generation. It's not. You're not wrong, man. Thank you so much, Crazy American. Why need one? They got the Patriot system. Patriot it's not foolproof. It's not. There are ways to beat it. Albeit it's very hard to beat it. So this is the thing, like... Alright, I'm going to say this right at the end. Yep, they copied our B2. I spoke directly with the physicists, doctors, and Ukrainians that are operating the Patriot missile system, the ones that trained on the Patriot missile system. They have also operated the S-300. When they were telling us how the S-300 operates, because most air defenders in the Army, like Patriot guys, we've never gotten our hands on an S-300. The government gets it, we don't get it. When they were telling us how that system operates, it was laughably behind anything that, like, we could ever imagine. It was the most analog backwoods pile of shit to do everything. It can't map terrain. Its radars don't have fucking search sectors within their individual beams. They don't have fucking track sectors. They can't speak to each other. It's just such a pile of shit. So when the Ukrainians got their hands on the Patriot system, they were like, this is fucking hot. And we're like, this is old to us. Like, why is this? And they're like, no, this is fucking hot. Like, they love it. So I'll just leave it at that. Anyways, Ukraine losing S-300 sounds like helping them. It's bad, man. The shit that we heard. Otherwise, if I know how to beat the Patriots with pretty much an entire wars with the missiles.
I'm not worried about the hardware so much as they're learning the importance of a well-trained and motivated NCO Corps and trying to copy that too.
Yeah. So, Turner arrests him on media. You know. So, you guys know I teach at the Non-Commissioned Officer Academy. That's where I teach. Okay, if you didn't know that, I teach senior leader course at the Non-Commissioned Officer Academy. Every E7 in the Army that is a 14 Echo has to come through my course before they can pin on E7. Right. Now, my course is not cleared for foreign disclosure. But a lot of our courses are. And I've had Romanian students come through some of these other courses. I've had the Polish, that flag I got back there, they sent like the strongest dude in Poland. He gave me his Polish flag off his shoulder. The strongest fucking dude in Poland. Crushed our PT test. He was super nice, down to earth, really, really fucking smart dude. They sent us a couple of Japanese students. One of them was an officer, the other one was an NCO. And this female, she hardly spoke English when she showed up. By the time, like 2 weeks in, she had memorized the Creed of the Non-Commissioned Officer in English. It's 3 paragraphs long and takes about 2.5 minutes to recite. She memorized it in English and then passed all of her exams in English. Like, there are some really, really smart, motivated individuals out there that I'm starting to learn from some of these other countries. And a lot of our allied partners are really sending their NCOs to the United States to learn how American NCOs fucking make things happen. So it's been a really cool experience. Yeah, Jugsy, she fucking crushed it. She was a beast. Her name was... Hold on. One of them was Nakashima, but I don't know if that was the man or the woman. Nakashima was the man because he showed up and he competed in the leadership board in English. So we have a leadership board when you come through our course. It's an optional board. You can go and you sit in front of all of our leadership and you answer questions about the Army. So this dude showed up 3 weeks in, starts answering questions about American military history, about the American Army regulations. He recited the Creed of the Non-Commissioned Officer, did all of this shit in English, and he was Japanese. Like, dude was a fucking beast. Sergeant Nakashima, if you see this, man, I hope you're doing great. You did phenomenal. Honestly, every single one of us on that board, we're proud of you, and I would have loved to have you won that board. You lost by such a small margin, man. And you were the only, to this day, the only foreign student we ever had volunteer for that. Oh, sorry. I'm getting sick of this mega heat wave. Old man winter, bro. You ain't wrong. I have to see how they put in practice. They're taking guys fresh out of high school and sending them to a 2-year. Let's make an NCO academy. What does 22 a day mean? So the number varies. It really depends on the year or who you talk to. Anywhere from 20 to 25. I've even heard up to 27. Veterans a day take their life from suicide in the United States. So when I say don't give in to the 22 a day, I'm saying you will win the war you tell nobody about. That's what I'm saying. So, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and quit out of this game real quick. Oh, there's me and the missus. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and head downstairs and try and convince my wife to kiss me on the lips. As always, do not give in to the 22 a day. Every single one of you are amazing, and I will see you guys right here next time. Let me turn down that background music. I know it's a little hot or loud. I will see you guys next time. Y'all take it easy.